Hey guys, Nova Crusader here once more with Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we got our mission, or new field study thing, which we're going to now is Bareahard, which actually is Eustace's hometown, so... Shall we see what lies beyond? Yeah. Oh, hey. Ah, you made it. Hey. Good morning. Are you leaving now too? Yeah. I'm hoping we'll be able to reach Bareahard before noon. Looks like you guys already have your tickets, huh? Yep. The capital should be arriving any minute now. Our destination, St. Ark, is about as far from Trista as yours, I believe. Yes, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train. I've never ridden on a train for so long before. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Guess they're the same as ever, huh? Now, Mayor's not sick of the whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. Fee. If anyone can do it, it's you, Reed. I need to save this one. There's two things I've saved. There's the train time, because I need that one for someone else, and listening to something else as well. Do what? Get those two to make peace with one another. I couldn't make it work, but I suspect you have a much better chance. Do you really think it's even... Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. That's us. I'm afraid we've got to run. May Adios be with you. Let's all do our very best. You bet. Take care, everyone. Bye. I can't tell if they got the easier job or I got the easier job. Because all I've got to do is part with these two. Can't be that bad, can it? Oh. Oh god, I remember this chapter. Oh no. The chapter's not that bad, it's just the boss. There's a section in it that's kind of difficult just because of how it's done. I guess we should buy our tickets and line up for the Bareahard train then. Yes, that's... if we must. Though I'm loath to patronise a city so crawling with nobles. It's not even much else we can do, so... Good morning, Class 7. Group 8 heading to Bareahard today, correct? Yes, that's right. And I believe there's a direct line that stops at Keldick, isn't there? Indeed there is. Every other train heading east from here is a direct line. And next one will be arriving soon, so I suggest buying your tickets now. If you don't want to go back for something like you missed out on Master Course or something, then you can wait and just don't buy them yet, but meh, we've got everything we need. Certainly. There'll be 5 passengers for Bareahard. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Wait, are we actually paying for these tickets? Because it's not our choice to go. We're getting told to go. They're charging us. Passenger service bound for Keldick, Bareahard, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Amusingly, some of those guys actually look familiar. So which way some of our well, I take you from Keldick, but actually no, this is coming from Heimdall. Must be thinking of England. Oh well. Look, you can actually work it out. They actually do have some consistency because you can tell where the trains have come from. Because there's only like one way in, one way out of Trista, and it's very hard to, well, I guess, change your route. I guess. Which, I don't know. I don't understand trains. Saying that, I spent like a year going back and forth on the train between home and uni, so that was a fun time. Yeah. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? There! English, I'm speaking. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us an overview, Eustace? You're from Bareahard City, after all. If that's what you want, I'll oblige. But are you sure you wouldn't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis about any of the pro-neural bias I'm certain to inject. Are you suggesting that I allowed my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Kind of. Oh, not at all. You were intelligent enough to score second on the entrance exam, after all. And you spent every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. So I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it is lacking in virtually every other regard. Why, you! But please, stop, both of you. Well, it's easy to see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. What was that? Really? Last month, Group B got an E. Oh, God. I need to save that one. Group B got an E on their field study. If that had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail. And a low one, too. Do you two really want that to happen again? Well. I hope you're not naively suggesting we put all our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. And no doubt we all have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on no matter what. But that doesn't change the fact that for the next few days we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. Green. I was wondering where you were getting at. You had to be joking! I refuse to accept the idea that... I'm not saying we have to be friends. We're in the same group and we're working towards the same objective. Let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy, Group B. And unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together here. What? Green? I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am! I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy. And get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example. All three of you. I feel like I'm losing the race and have to struggle to catch up. And it was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day. Ah, I see. There's no denying that she's strong. Incredibly strong, in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to form proper combat links with one another, we may have at least evened the odds a little. You would have. Sarah's always strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't really have lost either. Fee. Exactly. There's Kaldic again. It feels like just yesterday we were there, even though it was a couple of months ago, in real life, in terms of game, like last month. I can't remember how many times we actually go by a spot. At least Laura and Elliot are on the same group as last time, and Gaius seems like the type who can work well with anyone. They'll be a strong team. Yeah, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough! I get it already! It's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your "Yay team!" attitude, now do I? Indeed, I prefer not to cooperate with this farce. But I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. So you're saying, until this trip is over, we will call a truce. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I am more than capable of enjoying such idiocy if I must. The same goes for me. Well, at least they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? That's a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. This is an improvement? I shudder to think what things must have been like last time. Meanwhile, as we go along the Crucian main line, we actually already went by Keldic. I believe we go down? I think going to the right leads something else. Alright, here's what I can tell you. Bareahard is the most important city in the Eastern Crucian province. I'm not entirely sure I'm saying that right. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Crucian province as a whole is also widely renowned for high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and furs are regarded as Bareahard's two main specialities. Actually, this is something historically accurate, because in terms of history, Russia owned the fur trade for the longest time, and furs for winter. Gems are just riches anyway, so why wouldn't they? There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be Artisan Street in South Bareahard, yes. A large number of artisans gather there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdall that specialises in gems produced in Bareahard as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronise it. Can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note, a fact of which you are already quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Bareahard is, at its heart, a city of nobles. What has been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? I've heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population, though. That's correct. However, from Artisan Street to the enormous provincial army guardhouse, to the central plaza with its great giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships, Bareahard is a city that was developed with nobility, and the Alberea household in particular at its centre. So it really isn't an exaggeration, then. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Bareahard, you'd be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Unless you fancy becoming very friendly with the provincial army at any rate. Yeah, I know that. I'm going to hold my tongue when I have to. Is it bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging? In a weird sort of way, it feels like we're making progress. Yeah, you can just talk to people besides me. I hate having to cooperate with him, but I don't want to be one responsible for losing to Group B. I suppose I'll call a truce with you too. I'd almost forgotten that Machias had a problem with me. Listen, I'm sorry about... I don't actually think you're a deceitful noble sympathiser, so there's no need to say anything. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I haven't forgiven you for what I haven't completely forgiven you for what you did. That's more than enough. Thanks, Machias. Why would you thank me? It's like he really doesn't hate me after all. I'll have to find some way to make up for him entirely. Did you say anything else? I've agreed to a ceasefire, so to speak. Nothing more. If you end up holding the group back, though, I will never forgive you. Are we clear? Crystal, let's give it our best. Thank you so much, Reed. I knew Gaius was right about you. What do you mean? At the station you said if anyone can do it, it's you, remember? I didn't do anything special, though. I just gave them my honest opinion. And that's exactly why I think you were able to successfully convince them. I guess it's up to us now, to make sure we don't let the group down. We won't, I'm sure of it. What are you two whispering about? It is rather suspicious. Nothing? Nothing at all. Thanks to you, it seems as though we may be able to get through this field trip without any major problems. Thanks, you've just jinxed it. There's gonna be major problems. Let's do our best, Fee. Sure, whatever. Yes, I'm just going to talk to F1. I wasn't expecting to return to Bareahard so soon. It's been about 2 months now since we started the academy. Guess it hasn't really been long enough yet for you to miss it, huh? Indeed. And 2 months is hardly enough time for anything to truly change. That's very true. Pardon me. Still, a city full of nobles. I get the feeling I'm going to need to be a lot more conscious of the things I say and do. Nobles do have quite a fixation with social standing and class, but you should try not to let it get to you. Just be yourself. If you exert too much energy reining in your every word and action, you won't be able to get anything done. That's good advice. Thanks. If you have any more like it, I'm sure we'll be really appreciative. We'll be relying on your knowledge of the city. You're in good hands then. I'll be certain to make up for the humiliation we endured last month. I'll be counting on you to do your part as well, however. Let's ensure we don't get another E grade this time around. And Is something the matter? I underestimated you a little. Thanks, I guess? Still, the hard part will be keeping this up for the whole of our field study. We're going to need to get a whole lot stronger if we want to have a better chance against the instructor next time. If you want to beat Sarah, a little extra training won't be enough. True, we were completely outclassed by her last time. I wonder what sort of regimen she underwent to wind up so strong. It's just who she is. Sounds like Fee knows something. Maybe we can get her to open up a bit more someday. Strip should be better than last. Unless something unexpected happens. It's a video game. Something's gonna happen. Anyway, Blade!
I'm not going to hold back.
I'm still no good at this game. It's been God knows how long since I played it. Oh, God, the hand.
Well then, go ahead and draw. It looks like you're up first.
I can force a tie, which then goes...
Or even, we'll have to redraw.
The
I'll
top.
go first then.
Thank you. Damn it! Oh, come on! Cheap ass git.
Or even, we'll have to redraw. I'll go first then.
So the thing is, I don't...
Mirror!
Excuse me.
Now you've done it.
When I play this... If I play this one, he's gonna mirror. Yeah.
Mirror!
Now I bolt.
Now you've done it.
Then I bolt that.
Now you've done it.
Mirror this.
Ah, crap.
And then that is beat me. Yep.
Looks like I win this time.
But still get Link experience though. I've never gonna understand how you play Blade. I know you have to learn it because there's something later on that comes up, but
Please go easy on me.
it's just look at the draw for me. Oh, we got one. Okay, one's a unique in
Shall we
game.
draw then? Allow me to play first then. I'm
So-
gonna use a bolt card.
I should have explained this more or less last time. That was a 5, I think. Thank you. The rules of the game is that you can't finish with bolt or mirror. They're worth 1. Now, bolts destroy the enemy card and turn it over. You can actually restore them if you have a 1, which we've done there. Mirrors flip the table entirely, so you can just do flip.
Oh no, this could be trouble.
Now, if you do that, I think I want to bolt this.
I wasn't expecting that.
I want to bolt that.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm trying to just do this. Do this.
Oh, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh, we have the same score. Let's draw again.
I'm hoping she goes first.
Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours.
Damn it, I wasn't on my mirror.
Oh no, this could be trouble.
And then we mirror this.
Oh no, this could be trouble.
She can't finish on the bolts unless she goes. Oh, come
I
on!
win this time.
You have to beat their score, you can't finish lower, which, yeah. I don't like Blade.
If we have
There's
to.
no... I don't find there to be strategy in it.
Draw a card. I'll be going first. Take this.
See what I mean? And that wasn't his last, so... Play this. There we go, so that's a bolt, so I think he's got 2 mirrors.
Pertinent little.
And you restore it, which then I flip it back.
Pertinent little.
Then you bolt it again.
This.
Now let's do this again.
Pertinent little.
Now if you restore it, there we go. I bolt it down.
Now you've done it.
I bolt that down.
Now you've done it. How about this?
I play this. And that's a tie.
We have the same.
Now this is how bullshit it is. Because it comes down to this. So I beat him with a draw, I win.
Go ahead then. My victory was assured from the start.
I'm not gonna say it. I hate Blade. It's...
Let the battle begin.
3 mirrors, really?
We draw here, right? I'm first. Take this.
Really? Disrespectful little whelp. I'll teach you some respect.
Take this.
Don't want to save that. I want to mirror this though.
Crap.
And I want to play this.
Take this.
Mirror it.
Crap.
Last move can't be a mirror or both.
Crap.
But it can be that.
Looks like I win.
Have I won a single game of this? I don't think I have. No, I just need to check something. Can I be... No, that's what it just says. It just gives you an explanation of stuff. I don't like Blade. I really don't like Blade. It sucks. Oh yeah, I remember Dragon Age. I'll come in and play later. Oh! We passed through the granary region. What a beautiful view. And all we get to see of it is a train. Look, you can see a few steeples in the distance. That's Bareahard. Indeed. We should be there in roughly an hour now. We may yet arrive by noon after all. I think everyone knows that happening are very, very likely. Although Ella jinxed us. Something's going to happen now. This station looks a lot busier than the one in Tristan.
Lord Eustace.
Oh.
Lord Eustace, welcome back to Bareahard. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Amazing.
I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him.
He's a real VIP.
I've returned here as a student of Thor's military academy to conduct a field study. I believe you were informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired. Were you not? Well, yes, but...
You're a child of the Alberea household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome. Please, allow me to carry your luggage.
We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
That won't be necessary.
Huh? Lord Rufus?
This is the man who desires many eggs, voiced by DC Douglas.
Rufus?
What? My beloved brother.
It's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go? I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity.
As am I. You seem well.
I take it these are your fellow members of Class 7?
Yes, that's correct.
You know about us?
Of course. I've read all about you in my brother's letters.
Say hello to the Rufus Alberea.
Where are my manners, though? My name is Rufus Alberea. Eustace is my younger brother. You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me. He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed.
That's not...
He's being toyed with.
I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate?
But I digress. This is no time for idle chatting. I came to escort you to your lodgings for the weekend.
Wait, you don't mean...
The car is parked outside. Welcome to the verdant city of Bareahard. I hope you enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
You didn't get Khan and Celtic. I will admit that this is a lovely place. Bareahard, the Verdant City, and it just looks amazing. I think that's a statue of Leon Sandler, by the way. Wouldn't surprise me. The streets seem a bit too thin for cars, but then again, cars are a very recent thing in Erebonia.
I see. So the one responsible for selecting our tasks this time around was...
Indeed. I selected them on behalf of my father. Allow me to present you with this.
Our field study envelope.
Thank you.
It really is a fascinating coincidence. I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer.
Huh? You know my father?
Certainly. Baron Theo Schwarzer is an old acquaintance of mine. Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Heimdall. He taught me much about the practice and its etiquette. Why, that must have been 10 years ago now. Is he doing well these days?
Yes, he's quite well. And still just as fond of hunting as ever.
Splendid, splendid. And you must be the son of Governor Regnitz, no?
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew.
Indeed. I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital. Though our positions may be different, he has given me excellent advice in the past.
I just need to take a screenshot. It's just for, again, friend.
I feel it must be fate that you two would end up in my younger brother's class. Please do try and get along with him.
I will consider the possibility with an open mind.
Wonderful. And I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies. No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life.
Maybe not your fate.
Oh, I'm honored you would say so. It's nothing like that.
She's actually being honest as opposed to just humble.
Can we please stop discussing me? And when you say lodgings, you can't possibly be referring to...
Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll all be staying at the Bareahard family mansion.
But...
I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish. So, considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared. That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
Oh, thank you. Truly appreciate it.
Wonder what that was all about.
I'm afraid we'll need to end our charming repartee here, however. For I can see your hotel coming into view now.
Hotel Esmeralda. I love that name. I love it! Thank you for the escort. And thank you very much for arranging a hotel for us. We're truly grateful for your kindness. Oh, I need to do a West Coast. Oh, think nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening. But unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall. Oh, it's an R, okay. After we've finished here. Keep forgetting that R. In Heimdall? Will you be going by airship? Indeed, I'm representing our father. Don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely you jest. He may not be the most affable person. Please do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May the goddess's blessings be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. So, that was Rufus Alberea. I've heard rumours about him. They say he's the ace of the noble faction. meeting him in person, it's easy to see where the reputation originated. He seemed like a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness. Yeah, he made a point of showing consideration for my dad too, even though he's a low-ranking noble. And he effortlessly thrust Eustace into the role of a cute little brother. I would have preferred you not to have seen that. Though I must admit, I was expecting him to leave Bareahard just as we arrived. How unfortunate. What do you mean? Nothing that concerns you. We should check in at the hotel and begin our work. But wait. Come on, let's go drop off our things. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. The thought of staying in a hotel this high class is kind of intimidating. Off we go. Sad thing is, you can tell it's noble because of how fancy it looks. Oh god, this guy doesn't know move. Rikilu? Okay. It is truly an honour that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed Dukes. Spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which point we'll be leaving again immediately. Please show us to our rooms. As you wish. If you'll allow me to escort you to the western wing, then we've a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Wait, I believe I told you before that we're here solely for our studies. His excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But Lord Eustace, I must insist. Don't make me repeat myself. We require only 2 rooms, one for the boys and one for the girls. Would that be okay with you all? That works for me. It's more than enough. It's fine. Of course, we're students, we should be treated as such. I love that painting. I need to find that painting now. Do you have a copy? You don't have a copy. Damn it. The phonograph. Nice. We can finally start working on our field study tasks now, I think. Good. Waste more than enough time as it is. Now. Let's crack open that envelope, shall we? Alright, here goes. Field study day 1 assigned tasks. Aurochs Canyon Monster. A violent monster has been roving the Aurochs Canyon path, and the Croatian Provincial Army would like it eliminated. Bait spinner atop a cliff partway along the Aurochs Canyon path. Once the monster has been eliminated, please report to the soldiers at Aurochs Fort. Got a ring on it. I'd like someone to help me find a particular semi-precious stone. For more details, talk to me at Turner's Jewelers. Addicted to bath salts. The Voltaire family even bathes in style, using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts. Bath salts? What's bath salt? Which we've unfortunately running low on. Someone procure them for us. If this strikes your fancy, find me on the terrace outside the Sorcerer restaurant. Hassan Voltaire. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing either. So the area is defined as blah blah blah. Each day was called there blah. One request from a noble, one followed by one from an artisan. Does that certainly keep things interesting? Yeah, it seems to have struck the perfect balance here. The monster one sounds irritating. What do they mean by report to Aurochs Fort on this one? Aurochs Fort sits on the opposite side of Aurochs Canyon. It's a provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. We should probably save that one for last, just to be on the safe side. I'd advise that regardless. The path through the canyon is long and treacherous. We should complete our other tasks before we venture out that way, lest we run out of time. Yes, let's do that. Fine by me. I have no objections either. Alright then, let's get started. I'm sure Alyssa and the others are working hard on their own tasks as we speak, and we can't let them beat us. So let's give this our all. Right. Okay. Of course. I give you my word. I don't know what it is about this place, but I just love the theme. Like, I think, okay, I need to find whose room is this. This is the boys' room. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. They do have a painting. Same paint. Okay, let me point something out. This painting, right? The exact same ones in our room. I believe, anyway. Like, books, it makes sense if you've got the exact same book. And indeed we do. But, ooh, that's a nice one. These are actually really nice paintings. Like, I haven't got an eye for art. I haven't got an eye for detail. Like, me, it's screw it, it's done. But, hey, at least I'm honest in that regard. Do they have... no, they don't. They only have 2. No, they only have 1. Huh. That is actually weird. Yeah, Bareahard is actually probably my favourite location in this game. Like, it's got the nice tune to it. Hello. Leave the rooms, which allow the Baron like me. Hey, available also. Oh. I wonder why it came free so early. Father time Conan the. But yeah, this is probably what Eustace would have had. God, it was fancy as hell. Wait, is that it for the rooms? What kind of hotel is this? Yeah, it's kind of annoying when you look around and you just notice these little details, like how few rooms there are. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm going to call that there for now. And next time, we're going to go and explore Bareahard, the City of Nobles. This is going to be fun. I love this place. It's just a thing gets me every time. And we're also going to see if we can get these two sorted out, because, you know, it's them two. Yeah, so, see you next time, folks. Take care.